Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, huge mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. The House January 6th panel is calling a surprise hearing this week to present new evidence. This raises expectations of new bombshells in the sweeping investigation into the U.S. Capitol insurrection. The hearing scheduled for Tuesday afternoon comes after Congress left Washington for a 2-week recess. Lawmakers on the panel investigating the January 6, 2021 insurrection said last week that there would be no more hearings until July. The subject of the hearings is so far unclear. The committee's investigation has been ongoing during the hearings that started 3 weeks ago. The 9 panel members have continued to probe the attack by supporters of then-President Donald Trump. The committee recently obtained new footage of Trump and his inner circle taken both before and after the insurrection. British filmmaker Alex Holder says he complied with a congressional subpoena to turn over all the footage he shot. The panel has held 5 hearings so far. At least 2 more hearings were planned for July. A high surf advisory for south shores of all Hawaiian islands remains in effect through 6 this evening. The National Weather Service expects the swell to bring large breaking waves of 7 to 10 feet to south shores before declining late this afternoon through tonight. Another south swell is expected to keep South Shore surf high through Tuesday. The public should beware of strong breaking waves, shore break, and strong rip currents, making swimming difficult and dangerous. Beachgoers, swimmers, and surfers should heed all advice from ocean safety officials. For the latest weather update, visit staradvertiser.com. A seized super yacht worth an estimated $325 million arrived in San Diego Bay today. The Amadea flew an American flag as it sailed past the retired aircraft carrier USS Midway. Authorities seized the ship allegedly tied to a sanctioned Russian oligarch. The FBI linked the Amadea to the Russian oligarch Suleiman Karimov. The U.S. has been seizing the assets of Russian oligarchs to put pressure on Russia to end the war in Ukraine. Federal authorities say he secretly bought the vessel last year through various shell companies. The U.S. won a legal battle in Fiji to take the super yacht earlier this month. The Amadea made a stop in Honolulu Harbor en route to the mainland. Visit staradvertiser.com to see more photos. At least 6 people were killed in separate Amtrak train collisions in Missouri and California. At least 3 people were killed and others were injured today when a passenger train traveling from Los Angeles to Chicago hit a dump truck and derailed in a remote rural area of Missouri. In a separate incident on Sunday, an Amtrak passenger train crashed into a sedan in a rural area of Northern California. It happened at an East Bay crossing that did not have a train signal or guardrails to alert drivers of an oncoming train. In that crash, 3 people were killed and 2 others were critically injured. The U.S. Supreme Court on Friday ended the constitutional protection for abortion. That has opened the gates for a wave of litigation from all sides. Many of the court cases will focus on trigger laws adopted in 13 states in anticipation of the ruling and designed to take effect swiftly. Lawsuits could also target old anti-abortion laws that were left on the books and went unenforced. Newer abortion restrictions have also started to come back into play. In Louisiana today, a New Orleans judge temporarily blocked enforcement of the state's trigger law ban on abortion. Abortion rights activists argue that it is unclear. As of Saturday, abortion services had stopped in at least 11 states, either because of state laws or confusion over them. Hawaii's congressional delegation, all Democrats, have decried the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. Meanwhile, Hawaii leaders say they are determined in preserving women's rights to abortion, which is enshrined in state law. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.